Father, who I wish was here, taught me two things that have helped me as a lawyer. One is it's important to stand up for what you believe is right, no matter who you're standing up to. And secondly, to do the best you can when you undertake a task. For the last 20 years, however, I've caused her a lot of misery because her next-door neighbor is a State Farm's claims adjuster. My wife, who's truly my soulmate and the love of my life, she also is my legal sounding board and the editor of briefs like Brecky and Alcon and Lombard that have all went up to the Supreme Court. I love her more than you can imagine. My children, they're not all here, but Alicia, Kevin, Kyla, Cassie, who's out with baby Bella, two of my children's spouses, Karen and Heidi, 8 beautiful granddaughters. My 4 grandsons aren't here. I gave both treasurers the opportunity to kiss a baby as part of the election, and neither took advantage of it. And for any of those women members of the association who wonder where I stand on the women's issues, you just have to look at the front 2 tables. I am truly humbled to be here and to be your president. I think at age 61, I'm probably the oldest person ever elected president of this association, and that gives me the opportunity to view things a little differently. When I was a young lawyer 36 years ago, it was important to meet the needs of my family, and then later it was important to meet the wants of my family. But as my family grew, it became more important to me as I get older and older to do the things that will make the world better for my family. And as I've grown older, a phrase or a term that's become more important to me is stewardship. Taking care of those things that we hold precious. And I intend to be a good steward of this organization. I'm going to, and a good steward of what Kerry did this year. A big part of stewardship, however, is that I'm going to ask you to be good stewards. And that means, as my priest would say, to give of your time, your talent, and your treasure to help us keep this a better world and a better place for us and our clients. I'm also going to ask you to think of stewardship in a little different way. Stewardship of our clients, and that is, after they've dealt with us, they should be better people and happier no matter what the outcome of the case or the amount of money they get. Our goal should be that we're going to be invited to their children's weddings, or in Pueblo, sometimes the quinceanera. That, more important, as we get older, they're going to show up at our funeral and say, they did something important for me. They made my life better. Part of that may mean sometimes taking a case not because the money justifies it, but because justice requires it. We may not make the money out of that case we need, but that person needs someone to represent them against someone who's more powerful, and we're the only people who can do it. It also means when we practice law to think about stewardship and take positions in courts and in cases that will improve the legal community and what we do, not for just our client at this moment, in this case, but for generations to come. One author once said, it is up to us to live up to the legacy that was left for us. And in this room, there are a lot of great lawyers who've left a great legacy for us. But it's also up to us to leave a legacy that is worthy of our children and future generations. And that's what we're going to strive to do, and hopefully that's what we can do. Thank you.